Alright, this is accountability video number 12. So, I want to talk about the importance of clarity and having clarity in anything that you do in your life. So if you ask anyone, if you had all the money in the world, like you never had to worry about money anymore, you had enough money to do whatever you wanted, what would you do? And this question actually stumps. Like, what would you spend your time doing? That's kind of the crux of what would you spend most of your days doing? Most people say, well, I'd do nothing. I would just, chill, hang out, lay around. And that really shows me something. If you really can't think of what you'd spend most of your days doing if you didn't have to work for money anymore, that tells me that you haven't defined any higher goals in your life. You haven't defined your innermost desires, your dreams, and you don't use your imagination for figuring out how you want to spend your life and what you want to spend your time doing. Okay? So I think often in life, a lot of us know what we don't want to be doing and what we don't want to be spending our time doing, because that doesn't require imagination, right? You can live your daily life. And, kind of just go through the routines. And you can say, hey, I don't like my school, I don't like my job, I don't like doing any of this stuff. But that doesn't help you to escape any of those things. You could say, I don't like my 9-to-5 job, but you're still going to it, and you haven't defined what you do want, and you haven't defined a plan of how you're going to get there. So you really need to become specific on what you want to do with your life, what matters most to you, and how you're going to get there. Clarity is power. I think Tony Robbins says that. When you can become more clear on your goals and what you want, you become more powerful. And I find a lot of people, when it comes to goal setting, for some reason they're scared to get very specific on things, because then when you get specific on something, shit gets real, right? It becomes more real.